Okay, so today we're going to learn about aquatic insects and how they speak volumes. You may be asking yourself, have you ever, or I suppose, have you ever wondered why your backyard, or if your backyard pond, or perhaps a nearby stream are healthy? And you may even ask yourself, why does it matter? Well, it matters because one stream can impact all bodies of water that it touches, and when water quality degrades, it can affect the entire food chain within the area. The easiest way to determine whether or not your pond is healthy is to catch and identify aquatic macroinvertebrates. Sampling macroinvertebrates is easy to do, and they're easy to identify, and they some of them are highly sensitive to pollution and others can tolerate it, so it's an easy way to determine whether or not your pond is healthy. So this is an activity that we're going to do. You can do this at home. It's really simple. You don't really need much. You don't even really need a magnifying glass. The whole point of macroinvertebrates is that you can see them without a magnifying glass, but if you need to get a closer look on certain things, you can use a magnifying glass. And there are instructions to make a kick net later on in this procedure. So first, once you get your kick net built, what you're going to do is you're going to find a body of water. It doesn't have to be huge. In fact, it has to be small enough that you can stand in. One person is going to hold the kick net to the bottom of the stream, and another person is going to walk like you're shuffling your feet towards the person with the kick net, and then you are just going to pull the kick net up and you're going to see what you've collected. Whatever you've collected, you're going to put into a plastic bucket with some water so that you can look at closer later, and then you're just going to count and identify and figure out what you've got. These are the instructions to make a kick net. This is what a kick net looks like here. You don't necessarily need these things to the letter, but basically what you're trying to create is a net type substrate. So whatever you've got at home that is similar to a net, just wrap it around some sticks or a dowel and you are good to go. This is a list of the macroinvertebrates that you'll be looking for that are highly sensitive to pollution. If you have a lot of these in your pond, then more than likely you have a very healthy pond. These are pictures to help you identify those particular highly sensitive to pollution macroinvertebrates. These are the nymph and larva stages that you will be finding in the pond. You will not be finding adult stages of these macroinvertebrates. If these pictures are not clear, you can always Google for more detailed and life-like images as opposed to drawings. This is a list of the macroinvertebrates that are somewhat tolerant to pollution, sort of a medium range. These can handle a little bit of pollution, but not a lot. And these are the images that you are looking for. Again, some of these are very similar in nature. A lot of these have similar body types, so you're going to try to identify it by a unique or defining feature like this here compared to this, or this damselfly here that has 3 at the bottom of its abdomen, and things like that. Again, you can get more detailed and like images in Google. Alright, this is a list of macroinvertebrates that are highly tolerant to pollution. So if you have a lot of these in your pond, then you have a very bad pond, basically. You have a very polluted pond. And these are, again, are their images to help you identify them. Now, to wrap up this, what you're going to do is you're going to, once you've collected all the macroinvertebrates that you want to collect, you're going to do this simple calculation here, and yes, calculation is going to give you a percentage, and if your percentage is 50% or greater, then you have a very good water quality pond.